We were talking the other night about what I do when I scrape windows. Do I want to use an applicator up there or whatever? But in the sunlight, it usually gets dry really quick. And of course, I don't like to scrape unless it's wet. So I use something like this. Now, usually I use a regular Triumph, the Z40, standard Z40 retractable blade. That's my stand to use all the time. However, on the outside, if the windows are going to dry so quick, and anybody that knows, sometimes the solution, once it dries, is worse than the product you're trying to scrape off. So I use an angled one. In this case, I have the plastic blade in it, but I usually use metal, but for demo purposes, I use the plastic blade. My 2 jets off my Frogger scrubber runs down. Basically just got a little strap with a hose, and I use a squeeze clamp just to adjust how much water flow I got. And it's just hooked to a regular Hudson. See, just to a Hudson. And this is what I talk about. See how you get that nice flow right ahead? Now when I like to scrape, I always like to go up. So you see there's a jet of water blasting right there along the corner, and that's usually where the paint sticks. And then I like to go across the top. And see how that jet gets right up there in that corner. And then boom, boom. Same when you go down. You get the jets all the time flooding your water. And if you're okay with retrograding, you could even do retrograde. Some people aren't comfortable with retrograde, depending on how the glass feels and how dirty it was. Shoot, I'll retrograde. In fact, I'll even squeegee with it this way. But that's just me. I have more experience scraping with a scraper, whereas some of you can fan like geniuses. I can't fan, but I could fan with this and I could scrape like the dickens. But this has really helped me in the hot summer days. It's really simple to make. The other option I had was with the an Unger fan or a landscaping jet coming out. It just makes a fan about just a little wider than the blade. So that's an idea, especially on higher ups, so you don't have to get up there with an applicator and then swap around or get a different pole or take your time to get the blade. All you gotta do is turn the water on. You always have soap and slip on your glass while you're scraping. All right, just another tip from your Uncle Bern. Have a good one. Oh, and by the way, not only do I provide DIY tips, sarcasm, another service I provide. Until next time.